Mostly I can do this. I'm really capable and excelled, passed all my modules, distinctions left, right, center. I never failed anything. Finished record time. I was like, God is good, guys.
How? That's great.
It was honestly.
So Jomokopane sekgapeng.
Dikgakgapeng.
Oh, dikgakgapeng.
Dikgakgapeng.
Oh, okay. And then
Yeah.
you came to Johannesburg, UJ. How was that for you? That journey?
Yo, that journey was first year was something else because I didn't even know Joburg to start with. That was my first time coming to Joburg in 2014. I was like, okay, because my medicine things didn't go accordingly, and then now I had to look at my second option. I'm like, what? Got to Joburg. I got to the main campus for the first year orientation. They tell me, no, your course is not here. It's at Bloemfontein. Don't even know where Bloemfontein is at. Yo, I was like, yo, guys. And then what now? Luckily, I knew a friend of mine from home. Like, yo, KB, where are you? And I'm in the basket, DFC. Yo, please come get me. I'm at the Auckland Park. So they say I must go to DFC. Sharp. Then I went there. Then I started attending the first year orientation. Now I must find res. And then the rest that I found was Komaresten. When I get out, like, yo, my Maresten busy. Like, it's mini Hebrew there. Like, you are basically in Hebrew there. I was like, yo, Mudimu, did you really have to bring me here? How am I going to survive? Spiti Sabbath to every day. Like, it was a hassle. It was a serious hassle. And then, fine, you adjust. And then the other thing was, now you have to speak English full time, guys. I'm like, whoo, okay. Go high, like,
Yeah.
you do know how to write English, you do know how to read it.
Sure.
The problem is being fluent in speaking English. Like, we never had that. It's just here. Maybe when you do your oral presentation at school, that's where you get to do your speech in English only. But mostly you were speaking your home language. So now get to UJ, you find the snuff model C students. Yeah, it was a struggle. It was a serious, like, you feel out of place, or okay, do I really belong here? Will I even do well? But man, like, it was just one of the challenges in first year that I came across, that I got a really cool students, that I got along with. We pushed, and then luckily, when I got to UJ, I already knew there's a structure.
Yeah.
My sister was like, "Hey, when you get to UJ, please find out about this,"
Yeah.
And then within first year, I was already in. We did they welcomed us as first years. I think also that helped in being who you are and not Oskachiaki Joburg, if I may put it like that, because a lot was happening. You find people are partying, you now lose the sense of who you are, or
Sure.
And then like some structure really gave me a sense of belonging. Become confident because there are other students who are comfortable in doing that, And then life went on and we excelled. Get out, okay, mostly I can do this. I'm really capable and excelled, passed all my modules, distinctions left, right, center. I never failed anything. Finished record time. I was like, God is good, guys.
How? That's great.
It was honestly, it was great.
So you did it record time and getting distinction along the way. I'm on a recipe, man. How did you do it?
Oh, it was more of because like I had to get to enjoy Josie as some people were. See, it was, you go to school in the morning, you come back, maybe take a nap, then later on you're busy with your homeworks, you're busy with whatever you did during the day. It was hectic. Like, it was Monday to Friday, it was hectic. Almost every Monday we had a semester test for different modules. Every Monday. So there was no time to go wherever. What. No.
Yeah.
Mostly it was just me and my friend. Like, we did the same course, we stayed together. So I think also that helped, because you had someone you walk the chain with, and then you help each other. Assignments left, right, center. We had practicals every week. That time, before you do your practical, you need to have a prelim report before you enter in the lab. They need to see your report and be prepared for whatever you're going to do beforehand.
Oh.
So it was hectic. Third year was the worst. Third year was the worst. Like, everything was just a lot. Like, it was a lot. That time
Yeah.
when you go up, I think modules they decrease, but the amount of work, I feel like, at high school, I feel like we're being spoon fed and everything. You don't really know your capacity of
Yeah.
how you study and everything. So when I got first year, that's when I got to learn more about how I really function, how I really consume information, and for how long can I remember or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think as a person you need to know that. Like, you need to know gore o concentrate for how long. That's very important. You can't just say we're cross night until you only effective for an hour.
Sure.
It won't help you understand. You need to understand your you need to understand gore, are you that visual person? Once you see something that you got it, or you need to see it and then write it down, revise. We understand, like, we are different, so you need to really know what, okay, I can't concentrate for more than 2 hours. Now what I did, I always have my phone in my hand, guys. Like, as much as at some time it wastes time, but what I would do, maybe when I'm studying, I would be busy reading 2 pages and whatnot, then I'm here. Ne?
Oh.
And then when I go back, I do a recap within, and then I remember everything that I studied before I can continue. So it kind of helped me, unlike I can't read.
Oh.
I wouldn't remember most of the things. At that 5 minutes break I used to take in each chapter, whatever, it helped me to recap and, okay, I got this. Now we move. I read another section, go back to my reply. Recap, it worked for me. As much as that 5 minutes be wasted, but it was effective for me. I understand that. So basically,
I'm starting to think that actually the brain works in a certain way, because what you're saying, actually, all the top students that I've actually interviewed, even on this platform, there is a way in which they just what is the word? Procrastinate, right?
yeah, true.
So with you is the cell phone and stuff. I know a guy who, for him to study effectively, he has to play FIFA, and he has to just waste time. And then when he goes to study, like, he just, like, now with this thing of, like, I've wasted a lot of time. So now he's so focused, like, I need to get this, I need to get it now, So it's quite interesting to know what works for you, and stuff like that. So what kept you going in varsity?
When you know what you want in life. You want soft life, guys. Like,
Hey, soft. Hey.
You want to be at a point where you have your own place, you have your own car, you're just doing things for yourself, and you can also help back at home, because there are people looking up to you, or, okay, at least if you manage to go to varsity, let's see how it plays out for you.
Sure.
So you need to have your vision and be focused on that, and be disciplined at that, because you can have a vision, but if you're not focused and disciplined, it will go the other way, honestly. So mostly being able to do things for your own, like, you have dreams, you have ambitions that you want to achieve, like, in the coming future. So yeah, basically having to afford a certain life that will make you happy and be like, okay, now I think I'm set.